$19?
Wow, really?
$19?
Yeah.
That's what I was about to say. I'm like,
oh, what? What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Stickman Podcast. I'm Reggie Kimball, aka Stickman #1. See how I emphasize that?
You did.
I emphasize. I'm here with Stickman Simp. You know how we do it. Puff, sip, chat, repeat. If you like a good cigar, if you like a real good whiskey, if you like to talk a lot of shit while you're doing it, you came to the right place. And last time, if you saw the other podcast, we talked about Irish whiskey probably a couple weeks ago. I can't remember. I'm losing track of time. Stickman Simp. We had to have him come back again. My man Christian Nahas in the house once again. Thanks for coming back.
My man.
So glad you could make it back because last time he hipped us to some Irish whiskey that was it was fire. All of it was fire.
Amazing.
Probably a little bit on the higher end of some of the Irish whiskeys.
It's a special night Irish whiskey.
Special night Irish whiskey.
That's right.
So we thought it would be cool to have him come back and break it down to maybe kind of more the everyday budget Irish whiskey, but still some quality stuff.
Yep.
So I can't wait, man.
Let's
Thank you for coming back, man.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Excited to be here. So, look, when I talked to Reggie about what we were going to do here, I got really excited. As I've told you guys, I was a Scotch guy and still love my Scotch. But when you marry an Irish and English woman, you got to get into your Irish.
You got to know what you're talking about.
So, everybody knows Jameson. And we're going to start with Jameson, right? Jameson's the #1 whiskey in the world. It's super accessible. The price point's very easy. $25. Let's call it $25 for a bottle. The body on it is strong enough. It should hold up to the cigars.
Yep.
And we know Jameson.
And you know Jameson.
We've done plenty of Jameson.
You can drink it neat. You can drink it a little bit on the rocks. Some people do it with ginger, or ginger beer, that sort of thing. But let's give Jameson a go, and then we're going to move through a couple of others that are similar to Jameson in price point, but very, very different in how they drink.
And since we're about to drink Jameson, I would get in trouble if I didn't give a shout out to my man Bo Rakes down in the DR. Actually, he's out in Kuwait right now. What's up, Bo? He was on the podcast a while back. You guys saw him talk about all the dabbling in the fuckery down in the DR. But that's my man Bo Rakes. We had a good time, and he's a Jameson fanatic.
Die hard.
He loves Jameson. That's all he drinks is the Jameson. He doesn't even mess with anything else. So what's up, Bo? I can't wait to hook up with you again, brother.
All right, All right. Everybody knows, Jim. We're anchoring. We're giving ourselves a base to anchor.
Yeah, cheers. Yes.
Cheers.
You know what? When I'm in the lounge, when they pour me Jameson, I just say, give it to me.
Yeah.
I've never really taken the time to enjoy it until now.
It's smooth.
I'm the same way. I've never done it on this level. Now I want to enjoy and appreciate it.
Yeah.
I've been sleeping on you, Jameson.
Thank you, Jameson.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
The nice thing about it, Jameson, to me, again, it has got a little bit more body than a blended Scotch.
Okay.
Right. To me, it's actually almost surprising to me that Jameson is the Irish that everybody knows. When we get to the Bushmills, you're going to understand why I said that. Bushmills is really accessible, very light, very easy drinking. Jameson, to me, it's got a little bit of complexity to it. And you got to kind of want Irish whiskey to get a Jameson.
And one thing you were telling us off camera that I thought was interesting, I didn't know, Jameson is the most popular
popular whiskey in the world.
I did not know that.
Amazing.
Yeah. So
it doesn't surprise me now that you say it, though.
It's fantastic. I mean, good price point, good whiskey. And a big shout out to my liquor store, Corks and Caps, for helping me out with
Corks
this.
and Caps.
You can't always find the patties everywhere. You can always find Jameson and Bushmills, but the folks at Corks and Caps were great when I told them what we were doing and asked for some help on what we should bring. So.
Oh, man. Shout out to them. Check out the podcast. Corks and Caps, I'm coming your way.
Thank you so much.
I'm coming your way.
That's good.
All right.
Can't go wrong.
No, you can't. I mean, it's a familiar, right? That's a familiar.
We got to tell people at the lounge to slow down when they're doing the Jameson.
Enjoy it more.
Enjoy it more.
Yeah.
The nice thing too is that you can do it neat, right? Not a lot of bottles at price point where you can go neat and feel pretty good about it.
No, I'll be honest. A lot of times, because I guess I'm in a hurry, like I said, not enjoying it, I'll tell them, give me some Jameson on the rocks.
Yeah.
But I'm usually a neat guy anyway.
Yeah.
But for some reason, I thought because of the price point, I was a snob. I'm ashamed to admit it, man. I was a whiskey snob. I just assumed because of the price point, I needed to put it on the rocks.
Yeah.
Well,
That's a misnomer.
you're bougie.
Broken.
That's
bougie.
how I think about Reggie. Bougie. That's exactly.
Really?
Yeah.
That's one of the first times I've ever
Wow.
been described as bougie, but okay.
Well, I held it in. I just never said it.
That's right.
Jameson, man. Good
Yeah.
stuff, man.
My 11-year-old say boozy sophistication.
Oh, bougie sophistication. I love it.
Oh, I like
Got
that.
that from some TV show somewhere.
Okay,
I'm sure.
yeah, I'm ready for round 2 then. Let's check out this patties,
Let's
man.
check out the patties. All right, y'all want to clear out?
Yeah, let's clear out.
We're out. Round.
Down here.
Do
Down
I need to get more water?
Let's see what we got. I think so, Reg.
We got enough for this round.
Yeah, we're good for this. All right, so look, next what we're going to try is patties. And why are we trying patties? Look, if Jameson's is the #1 whiskey in the world, my wife's uncle and his son own a pub on a small fishing village in Ireland.
Shout out to Marianne. I haven't seen you in a long time. Hey, Marianne.
And I was telling these guys off camera, like, I think I went there 5 times, 5 years in a row, before I was invited to sit at the bar. I mean, it is something worse than Cheers.
Wow.
Right? It was finally like, hey, well, Jimmy's not coming today, so you can have his seat at the bar.
Amazing.
So, and I'm family, for Christ's sake. So,
Where did you have to sit? Like in the corner somewhere?
no. I mean, they have
Okay,
tables,
okay,
right?
all right.
They have
Just not at
tables,
the bar.
But you couldn't sit at the bar. No bar stool for the Yankee.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow.
The bar stool is reserved for the
Bar stools
OGs.
reserved for the OGs, the
OGs.
fishermen and the guys from the. And they go every day.
Yeah,
Every
they
year.
live there.
They live there.
Yeah.
There's a couple of them who literally bring their paychecks and give it to the barkeep.
They cash
It's
it in.
amazing.
And well, because they've got a shop there, right? So you can get all your groceries and your Guinness and your whiskey all in the same place. Fantastic.
That is
Anyway.
amazing.
That wouldn't work for some people. You know that, right? They could not do that here in the States, man. That would not work.
Yeah. So when I asked my wife's uncle, I said, in the States, and this is 15 years ago, we got Jameson's. We know Jameson's. We know Bushmills. We know a few at Middleton, like if you want to go really crazy. But what do people drink here? And he said, Paddy's. It's the #1. It's the #1 whiskey in Ireland by far. And you want to talk about accessible? $19 a bottle. Over there, it's even cheaper.
Wow.
Right? It's been around since 1700s. And I thought it'd be interesting to say, okay, if we got the #1 Irish in the world, let's talk, or the #1 whiskey in the world, let's talk about the #1 whiskey in Ireland.
Now, can I find patties anywhere here too?
It's getting more and more accessible
Okay.
here.
Okay.
Yeah, it didn't used to be. 15 years ago, you couldn't get it here at all. Now it's getting, and it's still at that $19 price point. Wow. So let's
That's
give it
amazing.
a go. Let's see how we feel about patties.
Hey, my budget spidey senses are tingling right now when you say 19 bucks.
Talk about $19
I'm
for
like,
a bottle.
woo, let's do
Now
it.
we're on. Yeah, shout out to Burns at Ballyhack, the pub in Ireland.
Oh,
Hey,
Burns and
patties,
Belly.
there you
Yeah.
go.
Burns and Ballyhack.
Yes. $19?
Wow, really?
$19?
Yeah, that's
That's what I was about to say. I'm like,
Oh, what?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Last time you were on the podcast, you had some more expensive stuff in here.
Yeah.
This holds its own.
It does. hold
Wow.
its own. And I'm surprised
Is it
to hear
just
you guys
me?
say that. Now,
You hold
guys
its
are-
own?
I'm getting a bit of Irish in my language right now.
I mean, you guys are smoking some pretty heavy cigars, and I was worried that this wouldn't have enough flavor to hold it.
No, man, that's you know what? This is another one I gotta say. This is almost like highway robbery, man.
Yeah.
$19, you
Crazy.
sure?
I'm sure.
Oh my goodness.
Is there such thing as Black Irish?
You could be black.
Can I be Black Irish? Because
I have the language. I have it down.
I want to join.
Yeah.
Are they taking memberships or what? Because this is some good stuff, man.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Oh my God. Patties.
Patties.
Now I see why they like it.
Right.
Wow.
It's a super simple, very accessible, easy to drink neat, easy to drink on the rocks. And when you go into an Irish pub, it'll be sitting. They have it upside down like this on a.
What's the significance of that? Just
No. It's
Just because so
that's
many
what they pour
on the
in?
Yeah, that's how they, and then they'll, it's almost like
Like a little shot they pour in.
yeah, and other interesting thing about Ireland is that the beers, so the Guinness and the whiskeys, are all the same price in every pub across the country.
Okay.
It's
That's
it's a
amazing.
nationally regulated.
I was about to
pricing.
say, so it's regulated by
Yeah.
the government.
Yeah, so you go to Dublin, and a pint
Wow.
of Guinness or a shot of Paddy's is exactly the same price as a small little fishing village in Ballyhack.
I wish they'd do that for the lounges.
Take note,
'Cause some-
American pubs.
Because some of the lounges here in
Oh,
Atlanta
my
hit
goodness.
you over the head.
Yeah, they do.
They would charge you like $15 for a pour of this.
Just for the pour of that.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Wow.
That is amazing. That's not
Son,
even
I think
right.
we got to look for some patties.
That is not even right.
Dude,
Yeah.
this is
I think
great.
Stickman
Oh,
needs some
look,
patties.
a bunny.
Yeah, exactly. Stickman needs some patties.
I think
Oh
we need
my
some patties in our
goodness.
life. Yes.
I gotta tell you, like, as much as I like the Jamesons, and it's been a while since I've had patties. I like the aftertaste, the linger of the patties a little bit better.
It is.
It's good.
This is so smooth.
Yeah.
I love this.
It is smooth.
And the way you were talking,
lighter.
you were worried about it going with any cigar, but I'm gonna tell you something. Because of the lightness in it,
Yeah.
I feel like I could smoke almost any cigar with this.
You really
I
can.
actually do.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it
I think you
balances
can.
out any cigar.
Yep.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You really can.
Yeah.
Oh man, that is not even fair.
Patties, y'all.
That is
Look
not
for this
fair.
in your local liquor store,
Yeah,
man.
that
'cause
one's good. That's
For
worth
$20,
having.
man, you can't beat that.
Let me ask you this: What's a little bit of history on this outside of the family? Is it a family is it a family Irish whiskey, or is it they just started going at this and just kept it going?
Yeah, so patties came about in the 1700s,
Okay.
and I don't remember the exact name that it was before, but I remember reading about the history of it because I'm sort of a nut that way.
That's okay.
The name came from, so the salesman was going door to door, pub to pub. His name was Paddy. Right?
Okay.
And so he was going pub to pub selling this whiskey. And so what the pub started saying was, I need more of Paddy's whiskey. Right? And so over time, it just became known as Paddy's. I don't even remember what the original name was, but it became known as Paddy's whiskey.
Amazing.
And so then that
It just stuck.
It just stuck. I mean, so we're
That's
talking
amazing.
in the
Well, it says
1700s.
1779, so yeah.
Is that what it is? Yeah.
So it goes way back.
Jeez.
way back. So and I think Paddy's was later, later on in.
But they
in
were
the-
making good shit like this back in 1779.
so good. I tell you, I mean, you guys taste it. That Redbreast has been around for hundreds of years.
Yeah.
What we tasted in the other podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good, and we're getting ready to taste some Bushmills. 1609, the oldest distillery in the world.
Let's get into some Bushmills.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
let's
let's
cleanse
do
the
it.
palate. And we're
Yeah.
gonna come back and we're gonna do some Bushmills.
And I'll remember I was reading this magazine one time, and I came across a Bushmills ad, and the Bushmills ad said something to the effect of, "You don't get to be the best because you're the oldest. You get to be the oldest because you're the best." And I tore it out and gave it to Poppy.
Wow.
Right, and I was like, you don't get to stick around since 1609 if you don't have your shit straight.
1609.
1609. I think that's
So,
what it is.
so Jameson and Patties are like babies.
Babies.
Babies compared to this.
1700s, right?
Yeah.
We're talking
Yeah.
1600s. So to me, there's something special in a bottle of Bushmills. It may not be the best whiskey in the world. It's certainly a very accessible whiskey. We're talking
I see this a lot.
a $19-ish price point. It's going to be lighter. I'm super interested to see how it holds up to the cigars.
Do you
But to
think?
me,
Do you think it's before we even say? Is it a bit lighter than the Patties?
it's lighter than the Patty?
Wow.
It is a
Okay,
little
wait,
bit
okay.
lighter than the patties.
Wow.
To me. Now, I'll be interested to see how you
Okay.
But to me, there's something really amazing about something that's been around 400 plus years. Right?
Yep.
500 years. You know, and there's an amount of respect that comes from folks who built something that long ago that still stands. Right? And
Much
that we can
respect.
still enjoy.
Much
so
respect.
I'm looking forward to seeing how you guys feel about the
Bushmills.
Let's see.
$20 bottle of Bushmills. Let's
so
do
we
it.
did the Bushmills 10.
We
right,
did the
in
Bushmills 10 the last time, yeah.
Last podcast.
And that was great.
It's going to drink more like a Scotch. This is going to drink like an Irish whiskey.
Okay.
Let's see how that feels too.
See what the nose says here.
The nose says, hurry up and drink.
Yes, it does.
That should be the lightest of the ones we've tried.
It's
all-
light. It's light. It's light, but it has more flavor than Patty's.
Okay.
To me, I
But
taste more flavors
I
going
get
on.
less nose and then a lot of flavor,
Yeah,
which is kind of an interesting.
yeah. Like the Patty's had a little nose to it,
Yeah.
But
the
not as
Bushmills,
much flavor.
Yeah. And that, yeah.
but both equally as smooth.
Isn't it interesting though that think about what a $20 Scotch or a $20 bourbon you're waking up with a hangover.
Exactly.
$20 Irish.
So
you're
you're
in a
not-
pretty good place, Sean.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll let you know in the morning because I'm gonna go hard on this. Today.
No, but this is nice. I am. It has a little bit, to me, it has a little bit more bite than the Patties,
Yeah.
but it's still smooth.
It smells smooth.
It's still smooth.
I agree. A little
And
extra bite. Yep.
A little extra bite, but it's still smooth and it's great.
Wow.
It's great.
I'm gonna tell you guys, I've been a snob for a long time. I thought I wasn't a snob, but I apparently I have been because I've always turned my nose up at certain price points because
Yeah.
I just thought the quality wouldn't
Yeah,
be
the
there.
quality, exactly.
But I'm here to tell you, if you didn't know, now you know. At these price points, we all know about Jameson. Most of us do anyway. But now with this Patties and Bushmills, the game has changed, man.
Yeah.
For $20, you can get a quality spirit.
I'm just surprised.
Yeah.
I'm very surprised.
And if you're just sipping, like in our house, we have cocktail hour every night.
Same
Every
here,
night,
same
right?
here.
So if you're sipping every night, it can get kind of hard to swallow an $80
That's why I
bottle,
don't.
right?
That's why I don't mess with those
That's
bottles
right.
because it's too much. Yeah.
But if you're at a $20 bottle, you can that's a great bottle to sip. My wife loves Irish. I love Irish. This is a go-to for us in our house.
Now I love Irish.
I'm
Yeah.
glad you do, Sean.
Yeah.
How you
Well, you know, my name is Sean, and it's spelled SEAN,
Sean O'Shea.
which is Irish for
Irish for
John.
John. There you
So
go.
this has always been in my future.
It was destiny, Sean.
It was destiny, and not Destiny's Child because they're not together anymore. But anyway, but no, that I'm just sitting here in awe. I used it again, AWE. That $19.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's not fair.
I'm
It's
mad
not
I
right.
spent money on something
exactly.
because I bought it
We're
in the
thinking,
past. I
oh,
could've
okay,
been-
I
I
spent
could've-
60, 70. Okay, but you could have been doing this we could have
Yeah.
been doing this for the longest.
Yeah.
And
For
we
the
will be
longest.
doing it going forward.
Yeah. I've watched you guys do the some of the comparisons, right?
That's right.
When you get into the scotches and you get the peaty scotches, you're not going to get that in it.
No.
No, you know,
No.
no Pete, yeah.
Right.
And that's the thing. We haven't
And
even
that's
brought
okay.
Pete up.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
haven't.
yeah.
even-
We haven't
No
gotten
Pete.
we haven't
Like, you're
got
not-
we haven't gone to
there are
like the
a few-
Lagavulins and
there
Lefroy's.
are-
yet.
Exactly.
There are a few Irish whiskeys that do Pete, but not like the Lagavulin. But what you get in an Irish is a really smooth, right? What you get in a bourbon is a little bit heavier,
Right.
Right. Yeah, if you want the heavy,
Yeah.
right. Gosh, my new favorite is Uncle Nearest. I don't know if you guys have.
Uncle
Yes.
Nearest is
Oh
good.
my
It's
goodness.
very good.
Uncle
Very-
Nearest.
Yeah.
We are.
We looking for y'all.
We're looking for y'all.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
All right,
we're looking
yes,
for
we're
y'all.
looking for y'all.
There you go.
Y'all got to come on the Stickman
Yeah.
Okay.
podcast.
Yeah,
okay,
so I
keep
do
going.
love the Uncle
Yeah.
Nearest. That's one of my faves.
Yeah.
Really like it a lot. On the rye side, right? Yeah, Angel's Envy rye is hard to beat. It's so good, right? But then if you want just an everyday sipper at a reasonable price point, very smooth, is really hard to beat Irish
Wow.
whiskey. To me, it's hard to beat Irish whiskey.
I mean,
I'm convinced. I'm a believer. This is awesome, man. For those who don't know, man, we just checked out some incredible whiskeys. Hope you enjoyed it. Jameson, Patties, Bushmills, $20. Shit.
you can't go wrong.
I
with
wish
this.
I could get my money back
This,
from some
this
of the
is,
liquors
this
I bought.
is not
in the
even
past.
fair. It's not fair.
Yeah, this is beautiful, man. So, Christian, thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you
Thanks
so
for having
much.
me, guys.
So I'm here with Stickman Simp, Christian Nahas. He just broke down the serious knowledge on the Irish whiskeys. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the little notification bell. Leave us a comment, tell us what you think, and let us know if you got some recommendations on some other Irish whiskey. 'Cause
Absolutely.
as my man said, there's like a couple hundred out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right. Hey, Stickman #1. Until next time, Puff, Sip, Chat, Repeat. We out. Peace.